It's time for Highlands basketball. Tonight from Highlands High School, the Golden Rams against the Indiana Indians in a Section 1 matchup. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and Jordan Tavares. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Highlands. The Dean, Indiana in here against Highlands. Somebody's going to make the playoffs out of the bottom three teams as they stack up right now. Indiana has that chance, and it's a big game for them if they could somehow pull off an upset.
Well, Mike, it's interesting. Our section, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. Greensburg, Indiana, Freeport. There's going to be 4 playoff spots. They're fighting for the 4th one. But let's not forget about Highlands. They're fighting for that top position, still have a chance in the section playoffs, and it all comes down to seeding. And remember, first round home court seeding to the higher seed. So it's an important game for both teams. All section games are important. All home section games are very important.
Very important, and you talk about that, about getting a home game. That's new in the WPIL the last few years, so that's something we look forward to also. And another thing Highlands has to be careful of is not looking ahead to Tuesday night because Knox out there.
Yeah, Mike, and again, last Tuesday night, our defense, second half, kids scored 32 points against us. Nobody should score 32 points against us. And in that game, I watched the second half again. We're switching on everything. That's the good news. You can switch. You'll always have the ball in front of you. But you have to have help side coming. We had no help side. We're going to have to clean it up as we go into the more important game.
And coming into tonight, Indiana gives up fewer points than Highlands does.
Yeah, defensively, Mike, I was surprised by that. But again, you know, Greg's old school. He's been around. He's going to change defenses up tonight. And I think, again, we talked about last night being defense. Tonight's going to be defense, and I think tempo comes into play too, Mike. They're going to want to slow it down. Greensburg ran with us. I was surprised. Freeport tried the same thing. Going to be interesting to see what Indiana comes in with tonight.
Yeah, it will be very interesting. Remember now, Indiana won their game against Greensburg, so they had the leg up for that 4th playoff spot. I think it could all go crazy, and all 6 teams could end up making it with ties.
That's a prediction no one's made. A bold prediction on your part. Hey, it could happen.
I could get about plus 350 on that. I might take it. All right, starting lineups coming up. It's Highlands, it's Indiana. It's right after this. All right, time for the starting lineups, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. To beautify and protect, call 724-224-2851. Here are the Indians of Indiana, 7-5 on the year.
5-5, 1-on-1 in section. They'll start number 1, Stanford Webb, a 6'3" junior. Number 3, Evan Brocious, a 5'10" senior. Number 10, Mark Collinger, a 6'1" junior. Some of these names familiar from last year, Mike. 15, Jaden Petrovich, a 6'1" junior. And this guy really killed us last year. Number 32, Isaac Niger, 6'2" senior this year.
Indians, we mentioned 1-1. I'm sorry, 1-2 in section.
Their win came at Greensburg, Mike, and we'll talk about that one a little bit later as we get a chance.
Yeah, Coach giving us some info on how that one went for those guys.
Highlands comes in 7-4, 2-1 in section. We'll start number 2, Ali Sharif, 6-foot junior, averaging 6 points a game. Number 4, Tommy Calendar, 6'2" senior.
At forward, 6'8" senior, number
6'8" senior, the big guy in the middle, averaging 22 points a game. Number 15, Braden Foster. Number 23, Jordan Tavares, 6'1" senior, averaging 14 points a game. And the other senior guard, number 0, Cameron Regard, 6'2" senior, averaging 17 points a game.
Cam comes into tonight only 24 points away from the 900 mark, so he's breathing down on 1,000 his own self. Starting lineups have been brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business. They got you covered, and with Braden and Daniel coming on board, we'll now have the 5th generation of Timmonses involved in the Timmons painting business. So welcome to those guys.
I think every surface in the AK Valley has been painted by a Timmons.
I think. Every church, every gym.
Yep.
All kinds of those things.
Social halls.
Yeah, you got it. So we're set to go here tonight. Highlands against Indiana.
And a lot of residential.
Indiana's going to play Southmoreland next week, Dane. Southmoreland's making the trip up to Indiana.
Well, how about that?
That's a Wednesday night game after they play Freeport Tuesday to finish up the first half of section. Tap is won by the Rams. They move left to right, dressed in their home white uniforms. Indiana in the black with the white and red trim. Tavares left side. Tavares drives all the way in and gets fouled as he makes his way to the basket. That'll be on the floor at 7:46. Gives us a chance to tell you the officials. Bob Fisher, Frank Kingerski, and Chris Hardig.
Bob Fisher did the girls' game last night. I think he got a room.
Oh, nice dump down Tavares. He puts it in, and the Rams lead 2-0.
Highlands going to come out that token pressure.
Indiana coming off their loss at Knox, 60-42. But interestingly, the Indians led 16-15 after the first quarter in that game.
Sounds like our Greensburg game the other day, Mike. We trailed 20-18 at the end of one.
Brocious drives into the paint, got shut off and popped it back to Nygren. Now works it out to Petrovic. This is Stanford Webb, and he can drill him from the outside. Brocious. And Collinger takes it.
Yeah, Mike playing that man-to-man.
Stanford Webb now.
Switching defense.
Indians trying to figure it out. Collinger. Reset this, Greg says. Brocious, corner, and there's the three by Webb, and it's no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. It's Highlands ball. I told you, he will shoot, and he is not bashful about it, Stanford Webb.
He's their big guy, 6'3", but he will take it outside and shoot it. Indeed, nice crowd tonight, Mike. It's elementary night. We'll give you the kids' names at the end of the first quarter. Working real hard. Showed up tonight in this terrible weather.
It's rainy and windy. Tavares steps up. Three ball is short. Rebound is chased down by Nygren. Out to Collinger. Quickly forecourt. Petrovic right side. Oh, nice pass into Nygren. He missed a layup. Tries again. Had it blocked by Regard, but Regard's going to pick up the foul at 6:27.
Cam's first.
Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And a blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon's 5G Home. Plans are available for as low as $35 a month. Call 724-226-4590, and we'll hook you up with a plan that's perfect for you. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
1 of 2 for Nygren. Here comes Highlands, quickly down.
Sharif now left side over to Regard. Head fake goes in, drives, lays, scores.
Cam adding that to his game, Mike, penetrating like Tavares.
Had a big night the other night at Greensburg, scoring 23 points.
In that game of horseshoes playing.
Game of horse with Burkhardt, yeah. Long three was missed by Petrovic. It comes loose, and here comes Tavares. Rams want to run. Tavares drives, lays, and got fouled. Jordan will shoot two at 5:55. 4-1 the Golden Rams. Remember, in the two games last year against Indiana, the Rams scored 97 and 96 points in those two games.
Looks like Indiana's going to want to run. They did the last two games.
Tavares at the line.
He got bailed out by Webb that time, Mike. He had no control of the ball.
And he was under, yeah. Jordan's been struggling from the foul line. The Rams were 8 for 18 on Tuesday night out in Greensburg.
Yeah, he's plummeted to 60%.
They were shooting 37 for 41 at home until that one. 90%. Missed them both. And he's got the yips.
Yeah, something getting his head, Mike. He just needs to go in a quiet gym one night, make 100 and go home.
Petrovic, second long one missed. That was halfway down. Rebound Highlands. Here comes Foster left to right.
Because we know he can't.
Yes. Foster drives in, spin move all the way to the basket, lays it up, missed it. Tip Regard good.
Boy, Cam trailed that play perfectly, Mike. He wanted a three, and when Braden went inside, he got in the mirror, and he got rewarded.
6-1 Highlands. Here's Stanford Webb. Looping feed to Brocious right side. High posted for Nygren, back to Webb, three ball, dipper. They've had three that were halfway down. This Highlands ball as Nygren touched it last.
We've taken 5 shots. We got the ball in the hoop once and went to the foul line.
Coach Greg at Lazanik trying to get his team to run an offense.
Yes, let's run an offense. Of course, he coached the 2015 Whitfield Championship team at Indiana that beat Beaver Falls.
That was a great team, Mike.
Regard, oh, and it's pure from the baseline. He's got 6 already, and it's 8-1.
What were the brothers that played on that team?
Stapletons.
Yeah, they went on.
They went on to play football at James Madison. Yeah. Oh, great step around by Calendar, but it's Indiana ball. Boy, good hustle by Tommy, though.
Come on, guys.
And he hit the floor hard, but
Collinger looked like he got a little shook up on that play, too.
Be right on the line.
none the worse for wear. Here's Webb. Nygren out top. Brocious drives into the paint, dumps it off to Nygren, had it, lost it. He kicked it, and the Indians control. Now they throw it into the paint, and Calendar stole it. Lead ahead to Regard. He drives, he lays, he scores. And Greg Lazanik wants a timeout, and the Rams have rushed out to a 10-1 first quarter lead.
Good timeout by Greg, and time to talk about Phoenix Physical Therapy. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Detroit Heights. Zach Bartolota and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical therapy. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in sports, orthopedics, and workman comp injuries. And Phoenix now offers women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy as well. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Physical Therapy, conveniently located 1601 Union Avenue in Toronto Heights behind Eaton Park. Flexible hours for your convenience, and they accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment today.
10-1 Highlands early on.
But only one turnover, Mike, so it hasn't been a transition game.
I mentioned those two games last year. The game at Indiana, Highlands won at 97-59. Foster 24, Kuntz 23, Regard 16, Tavares 11. And then the game here, the Rams won at 96-65. Regard had 29 that night, Foster 23, Kuntz 13, and Tavares again had 11.
Balance score. Here comes the pressure.
Now they get it into Petrovic. And now Brocious will bring it across. Nygren out top. Nygren drives in, got it out to Brocious, got around Sharif and got bumped. A hip check by Ali. That'll be the second Highlands foul. Those are even at 2 apiece.
Tonight in section, Mike, big one out of Hampton. Knock is at Hampton. And also another big one, Greensburg's at Freeport as they try to fight for that 4th spot. So it's interestingly, like you said, we could all end up going to the playoffs.
Yeah. Loops it into Webb, and now he got it over to Brocious. Collinger right side. Count is on. Now Petrovic takes it. Petrovic had 2 nice looks at threes, and they were halfway down, but neither of them would go. Brocious, high post again to Nygren. Hands it off back to Brocious, but he ran into that stone wall of Foster. Indians being very patient. Now Brocious just jacks it up and missed it. It's tipped. Underneath beautifully, and they get it to Webb, and he put it in. 10-3 now. Regard, nice dump down to Tavares. He lost it, but Foster has it. Picked up the garbage and finishes with his first 2 of the night after his career high the other night of 34.
Attacking the glass, Mike.
12-3 Highlands. Collinger in against Calendar, and he blocked it.
Foster going to bring it up himself.
Foster.
Lost.
Oh, they had it stolen. His reaching in there was Nygren, and now we have a turnover. Travel in Indiana. Brocious can't believe it, and neither can Greg Lazanik.
I didn't see it either, Mike.
He said he had a stutter.
That's not what I had. I had him stutter first before he dribbled. And if I saw it wrong, I saw it wrong.
Troy Belak coming into the Highlands lineup.
Right in front of us here.
Tommy Calendar sits down. Yeah, he'll block you out. Here's Jordan Tavares, 12-3 Highlands.
Indiana playing straight man-to-man.
Rams looking to win their 3rd in a row for the first time this year. Foster, he traveled.
And he's saying he was being held. He had to travel. Nygren on the defense that time. 2 turnovers apiece. Highlands leading 12-3.
Here's Webb now. Collinger out top tonight. Boy, that could have been called too. Great job by Regard to knock it out.
He goes 5 rows up too.
Uh-huh. He's known for that. Cam's got 8 points in the first quarter. He's trying to get a Sinclair with Jeff Sinclair in the building.
Yeah, Jeff's here tonight with his 4th grade team. We'll talk about them at the end of the quarter.
Coach Sinclair. I saw he and Sam Albert catching up before the game. That's the glory days of Highlands football there. Collinger.
Looks like Highlands playing like a packed defense, Mike. They're playing the ball, but otherwise they're packed in pretty tight.
Brocious all the way to the basket, blocked by Pavlik. Nygren tried it, and Sharif altered it and has it.
Numbers down the court, Mike.
Ali just dribbled in between everybody, laid it up and missed it, but too many black jerseys, and here comes Brocious back the other way. Pavlik got a hand in there and stole it. Out to Sharif right side. Sharif right side to, or left side to Regard. Pavlik.
See, Mike, the ball stopped there. You got to keep the ball moving.
Foster now. Boy, they just dropped down in there with 3 or 4 black shirts and took the ball away from Foster.
And Braden knows when he dribbles, Mike. He's
making everybody as tall
4'8",
as him,
yep.
yeah. There's a 3 from the corner, and it's down, and that's Webb. And that's what he can do from out there, 12-6. Regard for 3. In and out. Rebound Petrovic. Indians quickly forecourt, but Webb will not be bashful about those. Brocious now.
It's got to be accounted for.
Brocious around Sharif, stops, pops, in and out. And Foster tipped it to Ali Sharif, ahead to Regard. Regard's going to stop and pop, glass, good, and there is a Sinclair for Cam Regard.
10 points, Mike, and off the glass. That's old school there. Look at that wide open.
Nygren is wide open. That might get a timeout.
Mike, he pump faked and missed the shot.
He did.
I would say Braden Foster had a little bit to do with that, huh?
Great pass by Regard to Tavares, and he lays it in, 16-6. Rams have their biggest lead now at 10. Here's Webb.
Even though Foster was trailing the play, Mike, he altered that shot.
I think he could hear the freight train coming.
Yep.
Oh, Petrovic got up and he knew he had to get rid of it. Webb for 3, in and out. Rebound Pavlik. 22 seconds left first quarter. Sharif to Tavares. 3 ball up, in and out. Rebound, Foster fought it away, and Foster is fouled.
Now they're called jump ball.
Oh, okay. Yep. It's a held ball.
And then Indiana will get the possession.
A couple of subs come in for Greg Lazanik. Make it 3 subs in for Greg Lazanik.
Aaron Webb, Tristan Rediger. Those names sound familiar from last year, too, Mike.
Hunter Martin, number 11 also. And here they come. Here's Stanford Webb. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Highlands has the arrow. Aaron Webb left side. Dump it now back to Stanford Webb. 3 ball is down. He hits it at the buzzer. And at the end of the first quarter, the score, Highlands 16 and Indiana 9. If you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your dog or cat for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws is located on 4 acres in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, or check them out on PittsburghPaws.com, and remember, they're just a half a mile off Route 28. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility. We have kids.
Yeah, Mike, we promised you would show you some of the kids there. There's a 4th grade travel team coached by 2 alumni of the Golden Ram basketball, Micah Mason and Jeff Sinclair. There's Bentley Mascara, Isaiah Mason, Graham Hone, Remy Mitchell, Keaton Booker, Brady Snow, Zane White, and Robbie Conrad. By the way, they're sitting right behind the girls team. Did a great job last night. 6th grade travel team, coached by Jason Guy and Brian Cesano. They have David Dietrich. My favorite, Mike, he's back. Wise Guy.
Wise Guy, there he is.
Adam Hayden, Alec Wright, Lucas Cesano, Arian Miller, Mason Schaefer, Marcus Williams, Moses Mitchell, and Luciano Anger Youngblood. 7th grade team, Chaz Bielek, Mike O'Brien, Quinn Dickerson, Jackson Denning, our own Keenan Foster, Adam Graysick, Parker Mace, Julian Jiggett, Kenny Jones, and the 8th grade team, DJ Stenson, Dylan Allworth, Colton Anderson, Dominic Wilcrock, Samaj Fraser, Max Pepler, and Braden Scott.
There you go.
Lots of kids involved, and that's what you want to have, Mike. I always say we build programs, not teams.
That is correct. So the Rams have the ball to start the second quarter. They lead it by 7 against Indiana here. Tavares right in front of us. Oh, he lost the handle for a second, but he's able to get it back. Now to Foster right side. Foster drives into the paint, lays it up and scores.
And every one of these kids you mentioned tonight, Mike, were in those programs.
Braden Foster passes Johnny Kreis on the all-time scoring list. And there's a three by Aaron Webb.
I'm going to assume Stanford's brother?
Could be. Three by Aaron. And it's 18-12. Foster fouled the body, but still got it in. 20-11.
Like they're calling the last one a 2. We'll have to check that.
Okay, that's very possible.
Yeah, they're down to 11, so I'm going to say yes.
Hunter Martin from the right side. That is a three.
So points coming fast and furious.
They are. And that quickly down court is Regard, and he's fouled. 20-14, Highlands by 6. So we're right where we started.
Oh,
20-14. Indiana bench trying to figure out the points also, and they have come to the conclusion the same as us. Regard left side. Long three ball is in and out, no good. Rebound, Pavlik tried to fight it away from Stanford, but he takes it.
Indiana come out in a 2-3 look that time, Mike.
Here's Aaron. Back to Stanford in the corner. His three's off the front iron. Rams unaware, and the ball's taken away by Redinger. He missed wide left.
Regard out in a fast break, Mike.
Here's Foster left side now. Looks for help. Ali's open. Put it on the floor. Drives all the way home. Put it up. In and out. Tip. No good. Rebound Webb. And it's Indiana ball. Indiana coaches wanted a foul there.
Yeah, they had one, Mike. Troy Pavlik
none to be
hug from behind.
Yeah, none to be had. So it's 20-14. Aaron Webb now.
They have to be brothers, Mike.
Freshman at 6'5", too. Stanford 6'3", junior. Here's Redinger. To Brocious. 6 minutes left, first half. Highlands 20, Indiana 14.
right there. Give it to him.
Brocious going to stop and pop and score.
Only a 2 there.
His first 2 of the night, and it's 20-16. Indiana's cut it to 4. Foster now. Drives in, got shut off. Turnaround jumper.
He got fouled.
Yeah, no call. It comes to Regard. Out to Callender. Tommy's long 3 is nothing but nylon. Big basket for Callender, and it's 23-16.
Like Aaron Webb picked Braden Foster off the floor during the action. You don't see that every day.
No, Tristan Redinger called for the travel as he's forecourt.
4th turnover for Indiana. Hines committed 3. And Greg wants a timeout here. Gives us a chance to talk about Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria. Was born in Toronto Heights in 1999. It didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. And not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with that special super secret sauce named in honor of Birdville section of Harrison where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open after the game. We're going to be there tonight. I've asked Mike to come over, but he's such a trooper. He wants to go home and make sure that the game is on early in the morning. But Carol and I will be joining Bicycle Bob and George Guy.
There you go. An all-star cast.
Yep, we'll be there. But if you can't make it, always get takeout at 724-226-3505. And don't forget the best kept secret in town, the 3-cheese breakfast pizza at 8 o'clock. Philippines Fine Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. Come over and say hello.
I'll be there during the playoffs because they won't let us do it again.
Yeah. We'll get to that later. By the way, we have lots of sponsors in the house, Mike. Jason Booker.
Oh, he's over there.
Family.
Pittsburgh Paws, exactly. Foster, put it on the floor, put it up, missed it. Rebound, Webb.
You know who we haven't seen in the game so far is Brian Nee. They usually come to a few.
Right.
Well, the B is always busy, you know that.
Yes, absolutely.
5 seconds, you got to be careful, Mike.
Yep.
Time's
And he
on.
finally got it to Martin high posting against Pavlik. Back to Brocious left side. Oh, then he go baseline to Webb. Worked it back over to Martin. Out to Stanford Webb. Brocious. Got around Sharif. Fall away. Yes. Nice move by Brocious. His second. And it's 23-18. Indiana cuts it to 5.
And this time, man to man. They've been changing their defenses up. As I said in the pregame, I thought Greg would do that.
Sharif threw a pass. It's stolen by Webb. Aaron Webb. Rams steal it back. Regard to the corner. Dump it down to Foster.
Pass.
Foster put
Great
it in.
pass. He anticipated where Braven was going to be and put it right on his hands, Mike.
25-18. Rams lead it by 7. They've led by as many as 10. Martin. Stanford Webb in the corner. Oh, great play by Regard to steal it. Regard to Pavlik with a left-handed
Boy,
layup.
that was a great play by Cam.
And it was literally a flash coming in front of us.
Yep. Get the steal, get the assist.
Aaron Webb goes baseline, and he gave it right to Pavlik. How'd that get through?
Troy trying to return the favor.
It didn't.
Fifth Highlands turnover.
Here's Webb. Oh, right ball.
Great job by Pavlik again.
Nearly stole it himself. Over to Aaron Webb with a runner in the lane. It's no good. And taken out of there by Sharif. Rams by 9. I'll leave forecourt. Set it back to Regard, now to Foster. Looked at the basket. It's going to take Webb to the basket. Does. Goes right around him.
Wow.
Missed a layup. No call.
No call.
And Brocious back the other way.
Braden's hurt.
And he is. He's down. And now Webb tried to dunk, but there's a travel.
And more importantly, what's going on down the other end.
Right. Braden Foster is down, and they quickly get him up. And he's complaining there. He wanted a foul, but
should have got one.
Should have. And just coming over to take a look and see if he's okay.
And Bob Fisher and I think it's Frank Kingerski, Mike, are talking to Braden about what happened there.
So Highlands with the ball. It's 3 minutes, leading it by 9. A very disjointed first half of basketball from the Highlands perspective. Pavlik. I think what Indiana's done is they've gotten them off their game.
Well, we've had flashes both ways, Mike. Brilliance and
Calendar's
not so good.
3 is in and out. Collinger, the rebound for Indiana. And he dribbled it into a couple of hands, and the Rams steal it. Tavares did. Pavlik on the run out, put it in.
9th turnover, Mike, and we're converting turnovers. That's always good news for the Golden Rams.
29-18. Greg Lazanik now, he probably would have liked the timeout there, but he's already used 2 of them, and it makes it difficult.
Yeah, he knows he can't let this get away early, Mike.
Trevor Todd, number 5 in the ball game.
They've gone 9 deep.
Now a travel. A lot of those tonight. Turnovers, that is.
Yep, 10 for Indiana. Highlands only committed 5. And that's been a difference so far. 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Highlands ahead by 11.
I'd say 5 by Highlands at this point is too many.
Yeah.
They want to keep that under 10 for the game, and they're going to breathe all over that. Regard off the screen. He's wide open. His 3 is in and out. Rebound Calendar. Dump it down to Sharif, and he put it in.
Great
Found
pass
the cutter.
by Tommy.
Highlands with the timeout at 1:48, leading it now. Their biggest lead, 31-18. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. As life changes, your needs change. That's what makes life insurance protection that offers flexibility a must. Let's talk about how you can have the coverage you need when you need it the most. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Greg Lazanik in that timeout, you might have heard in the background, using the Nike anthem.
Interesting, Indiana. They have won 3 in a row on the road. They are 3-1 away this year. Coming into this season, they had lost 25 out of 26 on the road.
How about that? Big improvement. And that thing was just
And there is Webb, and that's Aaron Webb.
And they did just do it, Mike.
He's got 5 now. That is a 3, and it's 31-21. Sharif for 3. Missed everything. Oh, that caught Webb right in the mush. Got him right in the eye. Either that or he caught a thumb. One or the other. Foul underneath. The jumper is missed. Kick it back out to Stanford Webb. He lets it go and scores.
Boy, the Webb brothers have been impressive here. He's got 11.
3 from downtown. It's 31-24.
They're not going away, Mike.
Rams led by 13, but they got the last 6, and
one.
Basket is good, and the foul.
Greg is saying you can't give him that hoot, and the answer is
He just did. I think he just did.
Collinger gets his second.
He's yelling at the wall down there.
Hasn't been very many fouls in the game. Mike Highlands committed 2. That's their third.
So this is Tavares, who missed the 2 that he had earlier. Missed that one short. Rebound Aaron Webb. 33-24. Less than a minute to go first half. Aaron Webb again lost it. It's Highlands ball. 47 seconds. The arrow belongs to Indiana here. We'll see what Corey Dodson decides to do.
I'll get the key, bring Jordan in, get him back 100 real quick and get out. It'll be over.
Uh-huh.
Because it does look like he can't wait to get the ball out of his hands, Mike.
Uh-huh. Tavares. Rams go 4 corners. Braden Foster is back in the lineup, by the way.
Good news.
Here's Regard. Looping feed over to Tavares. 26 seconds left, first half. To Sharif.
I've been impressed by the length of Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Back out to Sharif. 13 seconds.
Especially the Webb brothers.
Sharif at 9. Calendar. Down to Foster. Foster got
There,
hammered.
he got fouled that
This time he gets fouled. This time he'll shoot 2 at 2.6 seconds.
Braden comes in 66% from the line.
And he's got 8 points tonight. If he makes these 2, he'll have double figures. He's had double figures every game this year. Darius Webb about to check in. And the Rams are 0 for 4.
Like,
Yeah, so much for 90% here. We'll have to worry about that next week. They'll be back on the road for 3 straight. This is a portion of the schedule where they have only 2 home games in an 11-game stretch between December 12th and January 20th. Only 2 home games in that stretch. Foster nails that one. He's got 9. Quickly, Indiana now at 2 seconds. They got to hurry. Get it over to Todd. He's going to try to let it go, but it's too late at the end of the first half with Highlands with a 10-point lead. Winter is here, so there's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. Your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Stop in today and see what makes Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or call Trenum 724-224-9222, Natrona Heights 724-224-7900, or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. Halftime, there's your story. Highlands 34, Indiana 24. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back at halftime with the Rams leading it by 10, 34-24, and halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite. Being elite starts at any age. We train our players to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court.
Cam Riegert had a Sinclair 10 points in the first quarter, and that's it for him. Braden Foster has 9, Jordan Tavares 6, Troy Belak 4, Tommy Calendar 3, Ali Sharif for a total of 34.
11 points for Stanford Webb, Aaron Webb with 5, 4 points for Evan Brocious, and 3 for Hunter Martin. 1 point Isaac Nygren. That's the Indians' total of 24. Highlands by 10 at the break.
Well, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolate is dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso Company coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates, and now with 2 locations, downtown Toronto and the Heights Plaza in Toronto Heights. Born of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and community. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at 206 Corbett Street in Trenton or 1705 Union Avenue in Toronto Heights next to the post office. Open weekdays till 5, weekends till 3. Check out the website, harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind, win basketball games.
All those things. Well, let's see if the Rams are going to do their little 20-3 run that they like to do every once in a while.
Life is a game of runs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so true, too. They lead at 34-24. Their biggest lead was 13. They led 31-18, but Indiana had a nice close up of the first half, and they have the ball. Starting the second half, moving left to right in their traveling black uniforms. Brocious around Foster. He stops and pops. That one's a grazer, and Callender got the rebound.
Highlands committed 5 turnovers in the first half. Indiana committed 10, Mike. So again, Highlands been turning them over, and that's a 10-point difference in the game, too.
Sharif right side. Out to Tavares. Tavares took it in, spin move, got shut off, back to Regard. Around a man, lets it go, it's 3, it's off the rim. Rebound Foster. Foster put it back up and he's fouled. He'll shoot a couple at 7:21.
And Mike, I think he's going to get fouled every time he gets the ball. It seems to be.
That may be that might be the game plan, huh? So he will shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 from the line. The Rams are 1 for 5 tonight.
That is not good, Mike.
After 8 for 18 the other night in Greensburg. Double figures for Foster. He's had it every game.
10 for him. Regard has 10.
Rams by 11 now. Second one's too strong, and Nygren has the rebound. 2 for 7. Webb around a man, around another man, all the way to the basket, and he laid it in. He's got 7, and it's 35-26. Aaron Webb.
6'5" freshman, and again,
They have twins.
Yeah. Brother Darius.
Tavares all the way home, right-handed puts it in. Jordan has 8, and it's 37-26.
Mark to the middle.
Aaron Webb. Nygren, Brocious right side. That's Stanford Webb for 3, off the back rim. Tavares the rebound. Rams want to push it. Out to Regard. Dump it down to Foster. Foster put it up and in.
In traffic that time. Braden put it on the floor. He's got a dozen.
39-26. Matches the Rams' biggest lead. Against pressure this time. Regard knocked it away and has it.
Defense tonight.
3-on-3. Regard goes all the way in, adjusted himself in midair, can't get it to go. Indians have the rebound.
You're all right. Bring it up.
Nygren now across. Ooh, little pitter patter there.
Yeah, it looked like they're in front of us.
Here's Webb. To his brother, lets it go. Boy,
Foster altered that one.
altered
Yeah.
by Foster. Tavares going to take it all the way to the basket and got rim rejected. Collinger.
On the break, look out.
It is, and Aaron Webb with the two-handed dunk. It's been since the Stapleton boys since we saw that action. 39-28.
And we'll say it again, only a freshman, Mike. It didn't start. Can you believe that?
Right. Tavares got tripped by Nygren. Got it back, though, to Callender with a head fake. To Tavares again. Jordan with a little runner. It's down.
The word I would use to describe Jordan Tavares is tenacious, Mike.
Yes.
He will keep going after it.
In and out, Mark.
41-28. Here's Brocious. Webb out to Nygren now against Regard. Got shut off, comes back to Collinger with a little jumper. That is a 2-pointer that's missed. And Nygren saved it on the floor. Still loose, and again, they're just out hustling Highlands for the basketball now. And Webb hits a 3 from the corner.
He now has a dozen.
2 from downtown and a dunk. 41-31. Back come the Indians. Brocious around Sharif, missed it. Rebound Collinger, shot, he missed it, but he shoots 2 at 4:41. Maintaining health and fitness is more important now than ever, and why not make Greatness Athletics Fitness in Trenham your locally owned and operated gym of choice. The right trainer makes all the difference. Gary Negley and his team of certified trainers will help you reach all of your fitness goals. Greatness Athletics Fitness Center is located at 222 East 4th Avenue. Memberships start at only $30 a month, so give them a call, 724-681-8629. Or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics. Collinger missed them both. Tavares all the way down, put it in.
Yeah, but he stopped the ball, Mike. He has a dozen. Foster has a dozen. Regard has 10, the big 3.
43-31. Now the Webb brothers play catch, and Brocious is open right side. Tries to get around Foster, but can't. Now back to Aaron Webb, and a travel. Turnover Indiana at 4:17 third quarter.
Hunter Martin checks back in.
Mark Collinger sits down. Rams by 12. Here's Sharif. To Tavares. Spin move in the lane. Tries to dump it down, and there have been stuff both ways they haven't called, and there's another one there. Jordan thought he got fouled, but was not called so. Only one team foul apiece here in the third quarter. Foster left corner. Out to Regard. Regard's going to let a three go. It's a dipper. Rebound Isaac Nygren, Indiana. Stanford Webb forecourt.
That was a long three that time.
Now back to Martin. Out to Brocious. Brocious drives with a little runner, and it's down. Brocious with 6, and it's 43-33. Back to a 10-point lead. Tavares with a spin move. Collected it. Put it up. Missed it. Tipped by Regard. No good. Hunter Martin the rebound. 3:20 left third quarter.
Did everything would go in, Mike.
Now Brocious forecourt. Stanford Webb. Now Aaron Webb out of the corner and turnover. Stepped on the baseline.
Chicken or egg. They thought Sharif pushed him out of bounds, but that's not the call.
What you said at halftime. Oh my God! That wasn't even close.
So here is Sharif.
This is ridiculous.
Now we have a whistle.
They're going to get a
Warning. They're going to give Greg Lazanik a warning. He knew he had one coming. So.
Warn me. Call the game.
All right.
You don't have the guts to tee me. That's why you give me a warning.
He's, by the way, everything he said, he's right.
I'm not disagreeing.
Back out to Calendar with a grazer. Tavares underneath. Shot, score, foul. 14 for Jordan.
He's looking at double-double in rebounds, Mike.
45-33, and he'll go to the line. Try to complete the three-point play.
Martin gets his first foul.
Rams by 12 now. 2:53 left third quarter.
Getting locked on some foul shots here, Mike.
Especially Jordan.
Yes. Back in the rhythm.
There you go. Oh, man.
There's an over the top.
Looked pretty good, and now Foster, and they're going to call a foul. They're calling Isaac Nygren on that one. That's team foul number 3, Indiana, third quarter. Rams are 2 away from the bonus.
On the floor, so they'll inbound.
Oh, pass is just too far for Tommy.
First turnover of the second half, 6th of the game.
At least they've cut those since we mentioned it earlier, huh?
Comes in averaging 11.
Yeah, the pace has just been interesting. Webb, foul line jumper, short. Rebound tipped. Tavares has it. Watch out from behind. They get him from behind. And that'll be the 4th on Indiana at 2:38. So from now on, the rest of the quarter, the Rams will be shooting.
Hunter quickly picks up his 3rd foul. You can't reach in
Wow.
from behind, Mike. They're going to call that.
Yeah, they've been calling a lot of things, but those are ones that they have been. Foster loops it into Calendar. Back out Tavares. Down low to Foster against the double team. Goes up and gets fouled. Boucher family's been in business in Natrona Heights for over 70 years and are uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. The Bouchers are independent agents. In addition to Nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National to find new ways to help you save on home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side. Foster makes 1 out of 2. Sorry, I missed the dissertation. 46-33. It's a 13-point game. That's Webb down. Aaron Webb with
Nobody's guarding him, Mike.
15. Well, to be perfectly honest, pretty much this week we haven't been guarding much of anyone. Tavares.
Blocked
by Webb. He's doing it on both ends. A freshman. Leads it to his brother. Around Calendar, put it up, missed it. Brocious with the follow. 46-38.
All of a sudden, 8-point game, Mike.
Regard. Now Foster. Ball was tipped backcourt, so he's allowed to go get it. Foster now, he dribbled it into trouble, and Nygren stole it. Now they get a 2-on-1. Nygren to Webb.
Offense.
Charge.
Yep.
It was. He was out of control, and that's a turnover and a foul on Indiana.
That's the third.
Stanford Webb.
Greg Lazanik has no problem with that one. That was a call.
1:40 left of the third period. The Rams leading by 8.
Mike, we came in like Greg Lazanik was keeping a book during the JV game.
Oh, Regard walked right around everybody, but he couldn't get it to go.
He's done everything. Referee has done the book.
Steal by Regard again.
He's off to the
He
races.
drives, he lays, he scores this time. That's a dozen for Cam, and it's 48-38. Rams back by 10.
And that's 14 turnovers, Mike.
Now Webb. Kicked it to the corner to Stanford. Webb. Back to Brocious. Quickly to Martin. 3 ball is in and out, no good. Rebound, Webb again.
Good ball movement there, Mike.
It was. And a Rams steal it. Tavares
Steps right
got in there to get it. 2-on-1. Jordan all the way home. Shot. Offensive foul. Was it good?
Mike. I
Nope.
think it's going to be a good basket. He could have called him for an undercut.
It is. Basket. Are you saying shoot 2 shots? 1 shot? What do you say? I'm
He
confused.
said a basket is good and a shot. Yep. Evan Brosh is going to get the foul. His first. He goes, I wasn't anywhere near him. Yeah, somebody hit him.
So it's the and one then.
Coach Lazanik asked what he did. And Evan said, I don't know.
And Tavares with the swish. And he's got 17. He's a leading scorer for the Rams tonight. And he's had a big third quarter. Webb's 3 is no good, and Tavares gets the rebound. Jordan with 11 points in the third period. He battles on the floor. Webb has it, and Nygren takes it away. Nygren goes all the way in, and it's Regard with the steal. 30 seconds left. Regard, oh, nice dump down to Jordan, and he put it in. What a third quarter for him.
13 and a quarter. Great third quarter.
Yep.
And
53-38.
And
we call a held ball. It's Highlands ball at 19 seconds. We're trying to get some news on the Knock and the Hampton game, and I haven't been able to get anything so far.
So with 19 seconds left, Highlands will bring the ball in. Chance to increase their lead here.
So here's Jordan Tavares forecourt. 13 seconds. Arrow now back to Indiana, of course. Foster out to Jordan. Drives in over to Belak. Regard out of the corner. Regard with a spin move. 3 seconds. He's got to hurry. Got it to Tavares. Good if it goes. In and out. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Highlands 53 and Indiana 38. It's time for trivia, brought to you by Unflooded. And the way it's been raining, you might want to call them.
Yeah.
We considered it ourselves. The basement was a little damp. If your home or business has been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken water pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
Well, Mike, the state rankings came out today, and there's not much love for the WPL in them.
Really?
Trivia question tonight is, who is the only WPL team designated #1 in their division in the state?
It isn't Lincoln Park, because that would be Newman Goretti, wouldn't it?
Yes, Newman Goretti's in 4A.
Okay. So it could be 5, 6. Oh, boy. It wouldn't be triple.
What's interesting, Mike, this team's record is 4-4.
Oh.
And they're #1 in the state.
All right, there, it's low then. Give me an area.
A private school.
a private school. How about North Catholic?
Nope, North Catholic's in 4A. They're not.
Okay, yeah, they would be.
It's single A, Mike.
Okay, I figured as much. All right, we'll get there. Todd into the lineup. Steal by Tavares. He just jumped right up and stole it. Yeah, he is. Head to Pavlik, and he just lost it. Turnover Highlands. Ali Sharif will come back in. That's 7:48.
8th Highlands turnover. Indiana's committed 17.
I was going to say Union, but I think they're double A. Huh? They're not
It's
private, yeah.
Union's arch enemy. They played the last 2 WPL championships against each other.
Oh, now they throw.
Over and back, yeah.
It's not Canavan then.
No, and their coach is very specific about this team recruits heavily, and he can't. They played in our opening tip-off tournament a couple years ago.
Amani Christian?
Imani Christian.
There you go.
They're 4-4, Mike, and they're interesting is who they've lost to. Here's what they want to do.
Didn't Alir Malouk leave? He did. He's playing somewhere else. He's still not in college yet.
Nope. He went down to IMG.
Oh, well, having been there myself, I can see why.
But they want to play a national schedule but compete in the WPL. Isn't that nice?
Regard for 3 off the front rim, and it settles home. Now that's a shooter's roll. 15 for Regard, and it's 56. All of a sudden, it's 56-38. Webb's 3 is short. They battle, and a shot by Collinger's put up and in, and he draws the foul.
His first 2 of the night. Let's see if they're going to call that foul on. Tommy Counter gets his first. Only committed 4 fouls all night, Mike.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why Greg's been so hot.
State rankings, like I said, Mike, nobody in 6A is even in the top 5. In 5A, Gateway's 4th. In 4A, Lincoln Park fell to 2nd after a drubbing by Newman Goretti. Uniontown is 4th there.
Collinger completes a 3-point play. His first 3 of the night, and it's 56-41. Sharif goes baseline, needs help. He got it out to Foster. To Jordan Tavares. Regard's little jumper is no good. Foster tipped it. He has it and got it to Sharif. Ali goes in with a runner. It's short. And now we have a foul. It's a foul on Highlands.
Greg is so happy they got an over-the-back call on Foster.
That's on Foster.
I think the term was finally. By the way, Mike, down in 3A in the state, Deer Lakes, our local will play them in a couple of weeks. They're number 3 in the state. Aliquippa 2A is 3rd in the state, and I mentioned Amani Christian, number 1 in 1A.
Darius Webb is in there, 33. So are all 3 Webbs out there now? No, just 2. It's like, yeah, no, they all are.
Okay.
I thought it was like, you know, the wild Samoans in wrestling. You can only have 2 at a time. Here's Tavares forecourt. All the way to the basket, put it up, missed it. Foster with a follow.
Braden now with 15.
58-41. Oh, Foster with a block, and here he comes the other way.
Got to get it. I just say get it to a guard, but he is a guard.
He is a guard. He'll just do that. How's that?
Even
coast to
better.
coast for 17 points. And it's somehow it's 60-41. Stanford Webb stops, pops, in and out, no good. Rebound, Belak.
Well, I think what's happened, Mike, we sped him up here in the second half.
Foster to Callender, Regard, steps back, 3 ball off the rim. He was fouled, but nothing there.
Corey Dodson got off the bench to ask about that one. So both coaches think it's getting a little chippy out here.
Aaron Webb, yes. Pure little jumper from the baseline. He's got 17 off the bench. And it's 60-43, Highlands by 17. Foster's going to step into a 3 himself. It's off the rim.
Go get it!
Darius.
Regard's going to try to get it. A bunch of guys were kind of standing around there.
He went into the foyer for that.
He did. Could have got the vestibule report out there for us.
Mike, Imani Christian beat Aquinas Academy, Neighborhood Academy, St. Edwards of Ohio, and our St. Joe's 98-21.
Whoa. I know St. Edwards. Redinger, dumped down to Nygren. He is fouled. He will shoot 2 at 5:06, and the Rams leading it 60-43.
Speaking of being neat, don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help achieve it? Or you find a contractor and they deliver is unsatisfactory? Well, put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Hood Home Improvement, B&E Home Renovations. Take the first step to making your vision come true. Call Brian at 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate, or visit beanehomerenovation.com. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
Nygren made them both.
One of his buddies was here tonight, Mike, and one of my old neighbors.
Oh, Rich Timmons. I don't
Rich
see him
Timmons.
anymore. He was up there. I probably had a date to do card tricks somewhere.
He had his orange sweatshirt on with his shorts.
With the
as
shorts,
always.
absolutely. It's warm out.
Wife Brenda come over, said hello.
Foster with the hook. Your former neighbors, that's right.
Yep.
19 for Braden, 62-45. Now Webb to Redinger, or to Nygren. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Indiana will keep it. Remember in pregame I said I thought all 6 teams might make the playoffs? That might happen. I think Indiana's going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I like Indiana's chance for what we've seen in Freeport.
We've seen everyone but Knock now. And there's a runner. Nicely done by Brocious. He's in double figures with 10, 62-47.
And we'll see Knock on Tuesday, Mike, in a very important game at Knock.
Foster's 3 is short. Brocious the rebound. Stanford Webb to Brocious right side.
Knock 10-2, Mike. 3-0 in section.
Yeah, they're
at Hampton
playing
tonight.
Hampton tonight, yeah. Ball stripped
Regard
out of bounds
there
by
again.
Regard. Girls over there to save him.
And they're getting a little laugh on the sidelines there, the girls team. It's nice how you support each other, Mike. Boys come to the girls' games and vice versa.
Oh, a dipper on a 3, that time by Redinger. Rebound is tipped, and Foster's got it. Less than 4 to go. Highlands by 15. Ball, Foster with a great dribble drive to the basket. Tipped by Regard is good.
Cam has been really attacking the glass lately, Mike. He's got 17.
Stanford Webb throws it down.
Well, both the brothers can do it. And we just saw that from Stanford.
Maybe all 3. We haven't seen Darius try it.
He's got 13 now.
Tavares stops and pops. It's an air ball. Regard tried to save it. Unable to do so, and it's Indiana basketball at 3:24. Yeah, all on the road next week. Tuesday night at Knock. Friday night at Kiskinon section. And then Saturday against Obama Academy at Armstrong in a Allen Deep special.
That's a 6 p.m. start, Mike.
Here is Regard. Dump down to Pavlik with the finish. And that's 6 for Troy. Quickly, Webb is fouled.
Braden Foster going to get his second.
Webb will shoot 2. B&J Sports, outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J for all your sporting goods needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. From customized high school jackets to team uniforms, trophies, or plaques, or any kind of sports equipment, you just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to noon. Or call 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Webb makes both to give him 19. Cuts it to a 15-point lead with 2:57 to go here. Braden Foster has a 6'1" guy pinned on there, Mike. And
that's Darius Webb.
Darius Webb.
Foster with a turnaround hook.
And when you do that, that's going to be the result.
8 fourth quarter points for Foster. 68-51.
He now has 21.
Now a 3 from the corner by Webb again. Aaron Webb is lighting it up. He's got 22, and the Indians steal the inbound but can't get it to go.
And Highlands now with 11 turnovers, Mike. That's their average.
Regard out top. 14-point Highlands lead. Foster inside. We have a taller Webb brother this time. Foster doesn't care. He missed the shot.
And they're going to get a third foul.
Good job by Webb. Held his ground and drew the foul at 2:11. That puts the Indians in the bonus.
Mike, fouls are 5-0 this quarter, and there's a reason they're 5-0. We fouled 5 times. They haven't. I love when people complain about that. Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
So this is Aaron Webb. He's got 21 tonight. What a First look at him that we've had tonight, huh?
Yeah. He's
Eyes
impressive.
open, eyes wide open.
They got 23 now, Mike.
He is a diaper dandy.
Their scorekeeper has been AU basketball since he's been a young kid.
At the Twins, right?
Deal. Yep. I believe him.
That one's short. It's tipped out of there, and Sharif has it. 68-55. Now the Rams have given up past their average again. Again, they give up the third most points in the section. Highlands does. Here's Foster. Out to Belak. His three's on the way. It's down. Troy Belak from the right side.
Troy with a career high 9, I think.
It matches it. And it's 71-55. Webb out of the corner. It's down.
All the Webbs are on the board now, Mike.
And that's Darius.
And they had a triangle of Webbs that time. They'll be back next year, Mike. Freshman, freshman, junior. Look out, Indiana.
Yeah, I wonder why Greg's hung in there so long. Because it's been bad around there, but it ain't going to be for long. Regard. Oh, it hangs on the rim and missed, but Foster will get the finish. And with that, Greg Lazanik wants a timeout. Do we have 23 for Braden Foster? We do.
We do.
Said he passed Johnny Kreis on the all-time scoring list tonight. Johnny had 11:55, and he's blown past that here.
Greg's a good guy, Mike.
Oh, he is.
When he had those really good teams, he was very gracious. And when he has the not-so-good teams, very gracious. Usually it's one way or the other, but in his case, I think he just enjoys being around the kids.
And he's great to talk to before a game, too. He's gives you a lot.
Keeping the book earlier. By the way, those losses for Imani Christian, listen to this, Mike. They've lost to Lancaster, South Carolina, Keene, South Carolina, Grayson, Georgia, and Newman Grady. Well, at least they lost to one in Pennsylvania.
Everybody does. Well, and then they come back here and play Class A,
Right.
the Class A Washington Generals. You say that about Lincoln Park all the time.
By the way, Mike, Shader no longer unbeaten. They lost to Woodland Hills last week, 52-46.
Yeah, I saw that.
But they came back strong on Tuesday. They beat Penn Hill 63-52. So big game late in 4A. Uniontown going to play they're still unbeaten. They're going to play at Elizabeth Ford, who was ranked in the top 5 recently.
Gateway leads Franklin Regional 41-38, fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go. That's a big one in 5.
High full court pressure, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see that with 1:10 to go.
Oh, they do get it across for
pattern.
Dom Kowchuk, number 4.
Maybe getting ready for Tuesday, Mike?
And that's Webb. Missed it. Rebound.
Braden Foster
to Martin.
hanging around midcourt.
Yeah,
Mike.
they got it down low, and there is Trevor Todd with his first 2 of the night. 73-58, less than a minute to go.
8 different guys on the scorecard, Mike.
Highlands by 13.
I think the future's ticking up for Indiana.
I think. Rams going to win their 3rd in a row, first time this year. Move their record to 8-4. Tavares goes all the way to the basket. And at 32 seconds, he gets fouled after the chicken wing and the walk.
The chicken wing. We
I
haven't
like
heard
that
one
one,
in a
man.
while. Yep.
You call it the arm bar, the old Billy Kunert arm bar that he popularized in this building way back in the early 2000s.
Often implicated.
Never duplicated. It's kind of like the Birdville pie.
That's right. I'm getting ready for mine.
I was going to say, as Tavares hits the first.
He got 20, Mike.
Yep, he does. I like the traditional pizza they have there too. That kind of goes underreported. It's tremendous.
Where's Jordan career-wise, Mike? He made some foul shots tonight.
Yeah, I think he might have drawn it down. 28 seconds to go.
He missed 5 foul shots tonight.
Jordan 19. That's it. He's there. 20's it. It's a career high for Jordan. Look at Regard. 20 seconds to go. A 14-point lead, and he's on his face over there trying to save the ball in bounds.
You gotta love it.
He leaves every bit of it out there. So it is just career high for Jordan tonight. Yeah, and he's 1 for 5 from the foul line.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, and there's Regard. With no regard for life and limb. Down he goes.
Nice sportsmanship again, patting each other on the back. I think they took up their legs tangled up there, Mike.
He was literally climbing them.
And that's going to put Trevor Todd on the line.
15 seconds to go. Again, Tuesday night at Knock. I, of course, weeks ago predicted snow, and it looks like I'm right.
Yeah, call for weather.
It looks like I'm right. Todd gets the first. Josh Shootback, the AD, I remember once he called me and told me the game was off. That was Snowmageddon.
Yeah, do you remember we went out there one time on the bus? And then we had our worst night ever there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Following a car into their driveway. Guy stopped. I said, why'd you stop? He goes,
this is my driveway. Yes. 6 seconds to go. Courtney start the bus as the Rams are going to dribble it out. They're going to beat Indiana. They're going to win their third straight and win here tonight, 74 to Indiana, 62. Dean, final thoughts.
Well, Mike, big one coming up on the road at Knock. And again, Knock tonight playing Hampton. When the results there are going to determine where we stand, but we better come ready.
You bet we better. It's going to be a good one. All right, thanks to Kean Foster upstairs. Once again, that final score. Highlands 74, Indiana 62. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so long, everybody.